Hello and welcome to the BennyLeftSide channel. Today we'll be playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on hard mode. Let's go.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070.
Over. What are they?
Just as a heads up, I won't be speaking until the introduction's over, which will be in a moment.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here!
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
Grab the handgun bullets, and then there's a first aid spray here. I won't be picking it up because I'm not using them for this playthrough. Once you're done, you can grab the warehouse key in the manager's office up here, along with gunpowder A. Which you'll find two of, and it's covered over here. Now we're going to put away the gunpowder A in the reloading tool. Just as a heads up, I will be saving when we get to the power plant toward the end of the game, because the game's crashed me twice just before the final Nemesis fight, so to avoid that happening again, I'm going to save just after Nemesis gets killed the first time in the factory. Go down this alleyway and up here, and we'll be getting our first two key items, which is the lighter fluid and the shotgun. Once you approach these stairs, there's a door on the right. Similar to the other Resident Evil games, if you catch the zombies on the stairs, they'll just pile. Should have died.
No!
Okay, that wasn't as good as it could have been, but we'll have to work with it. You're coming back here. Be careful, there isn't a zombie in the doorway. Oh, for the love of God. Killed more zombies there than I normally would, so hopefully that counts toward there being less zombies in the future, but I don't think that's going to be right. I think they'll respawn. In my experience, this place is typically flooded. We'll be coming back here later on. Well, it's not mandatory. There's some gunpowders and other items you can get if you come back here later in the game. Once you're done there, just gotta run through the streets. I'm basically running past all the zombies, going to this alleyway, and here we'll be entering the back alley behind a bar where we'll be meeting a member of the S.T.A.R.S team. Once they're dead, come in here.
Get away!
Go through here, grab the lighter.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after S.T.A.R.S members. There's no escape.
Once Brad has fought the zombie and run away, I'm going to go out the back here. I'm going to combine the lighter and the fluid, and we'll be making our way to the police station. Don't follow Brad out the front or you just end up circling back around here. If you kill the zombies like I did, there'll be nothing here. You can just walk up this alleyway. When we go through here, there's going to be a horde. I'm going to run by them. You can fight them, and there's two red herbs at the end of the alleyway, but I'm going to get them later. as you're required to come back to this area later on in the game. Go down here, the alleyway. Put away any items you're not carrying for now. Once you've done that, you can walk down the street here and you'll end up at the Raccoon City Police Station, which some of you might recognize from Resident Evil 2.
Jill!
Brad!
We've got to... Jill! Help!
No!
Choose to fight, grab Brad's ID, and then leave. In case you're wondering, I'm basically doing a playthrough where I should have put away the lights, I didn't realise I had it on me still. Doing a playthrough where I just run through to the end, so I won't be fighting Nemesis. There's 2 encounters where I'll be downing him for his weapon, but aside from that, I'll be mostly just leaving. If you refuse to fight him, there's 3 mandatory encounters. I'll be doing 1 additional encounter where downing him stops him chasing you later on in the game. For now, I'm gonna run through to the save room, which is under the stairs. So we just read from the report from Marvin. Some gems are missing. I'm gonna be getting those. One of them's in the evidence room we were just in, but I'm fully equipped, so I can't pick up anything at the moment. Once all the zombies are down, you can go into the dark room, where you find your second save room. I'm gonna get rid of everything other than... I'm gonna keep the shotgun for now. Don't really need anything. There's one room I'm gonna be checking in a moment. This room here, the conference room, has zombies, which it does. So it does for this occasion. You gotta fight through the zombies and you get 2 red herbs. If you come down here and there's dogs, you gotta turn around. If the zombies, the red herbs, end up being down this hallway at the end of the corridor. And if there's dogs, you'll find them in a similar location upstairs around the corner from the S.T.A.R.S office. Genuinely thought I was able to get around him or I would have just shot him. Luckily we're fine, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be putting away the items I have, as we don't really need them. Not yet, anyway. Next, I'll be going for the... gem that was in Marvin's report, and the S.T.A.R.S key. So I've approached just a bit unusually today because... just because of the way I was over encumbered, because I forgot the lighter. So grab the blue gem. We know today's code is 4011, so we're going to get that. And that gets you your Emblem Key, which is for the S.T.A.R.S office. Next we're going up to the S.T.A.R.S office. You should be able to walk by the zombies without a fight. If there's one here, there's 3 over here, and you can stick to the left and get through like that. If there was dogs earlier, I would have gone around there for the red herbs, but as we had zombies, I fought through and got my red herbs. Once you're in the S.T.A.R.S office, there's a weapon, a lockpick. So we've got the grenade launcher. There's a weapon, which would be the grenade launcher or the Magnum, lockpick, and the handgun ammo. If you're using first aid sprays, there's also a first aid spray in a pouch over here. I'll show you quickly and then I'm turning around.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
After that message, you can go downstairs and you've cleared out the police station. There's only... To recap, there's the 3 herbs at the beginning. If there's zombies in the room with Marvin, then there's shotgun shells in there, or if they're scattered around, there isn't. There's 2 red herbs, which will be either upstairs or downstairs. There's the gem. Won't need that until later. Don't need that for now. Don't need that for now. Then there's the Emblem Key, the lockpick, and the weapon. Once you've got all that, you can leave. In here, you get the first use of your lockpick. For Gunpowder B. Careful when you're running back for that police station. Any zombies you left alive will still be in there. I left a zombie on the floor, so I decided to run around the way I did. With the lockpick, you can now open up the door to the south, which was previously locked. Go through here, and you'll find your first handgun ammo in this mercenary to the left. On this playthrough, I've ended up with 5 herbs, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these ones for now. Some gunpowder B up ahead I want to grab, so I'll be doing that. Once you go around here, hug the left, and you'll avoid the dog. Grab the gunpowder B and there's nothing else in here. Once you're in the car park, run straight ahead and you'll get a wire. In this room there's handgun bullets, and then you can prep yourself for a fight up ahead. We need the grenade launcher, red herb, I need handgun bullets, and we need the red end. In case you're wondering, basically prepping for a fight with Nemesis. That dog up front will always jump here. If you can avoid it. Otherwise get through as quickly as you can. Still fine for now. Up here, you can turn around. There's a way of getting this flea. I missed. Oh, I was going to leave. It's the annoying thing about trying to lure it down there. Sometimes it just runs across when you think it's going to go down. And then other times you hesitate and it just goes straight past and gets you. So anyway, in here we'll be having our second encounter with Nemesis, or third encounter with Nemesis. There's already been 2 at the police station. I'm not playing for Nemesis's drops, so the only ones I'm interested in getting is the drop here and the drop later on when he gets downed by an environmental hazard.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me? Over here!
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us!
Once Nemesis is down, grab his handgun parts. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to down him one more time, and that will prevent him from spawning later on in the newsroom. You can do that however you like, but here it's easier because Carlos is around.
S.T.A.R.S.
Once he's down, you're good to go. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want him to appear later.
Wait, I have to ask you something.
I know. You want to ask me out? All the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy.
What? Keep dreaming. Tell me, why did Umbrella send your team in?
We're here to rescue the civilians.
Don't lie to me. Umbrella is the reason why this whole mess began.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. Do you really think the master would tell his dogs why they have to retrieve the stick he just threw? If you want answers, you should talk to someone else. I am not with Umbrella. Believe it or not, we're only here to rescue the civilians. If you can trust me, then help us. Think about it.
Once that's done, you can head over here. I'm gonna manage my inventory quick. I'll be wanting the shotgun. Get rid of the handgun for now. The gems needed. Power cable can come. Don't need handgun ammo. Shouldn't need the lockpick either, I'm gonna put that away. And the crank can come. That should be enough to get us through without being too much to overburden us. There's some handgun bullets in the corpse to the left, but I'm going to be leaving that for a while. That's one of the 2 gems. Next one's up here. Once you're done here, you can lift up the photo. Gonna flip the switch here. Pick up the photo. There'll be no Nemesis here because I've already downed him earlier. That was the whole point of hanging around until we got up again. In the newsroom, you'll find the other gem. Oh, that was unfortunate. If there's handgun ammo in there, or gunpowder A, pick that up. Otherwise, you're good to leave. Now that I've found that gunpowder, I'm going to have to go back. So I'm going to pick up the handgun bullets I mentioned earlier. And then once that's done, we're taking the crank to the gas station, and then heading over to the tram. Most of what I'm doing is eliminating tasks to be done as I go. So if you become over encumbered with items like I have just now, it's better off to just go back to the save room quickly. I'll be dumping the gunpowder and anything else that doesn't need to be carried. I'd recommend bringing the shotgun because it's just easier than using the handgun all the time. Run across here. And if you take the right, you'll end up in the garage. For now, I'm just going to be putting the crank in and seeing if there's red herbs. If there is, I'll grab them. If not, they'll end up at the power plant. On this playthrough, they're here, so we're going to grab them. If you don't see the red herbs at the gas station, then that means they're at the power plant. So you can pick those up, run down here, into the alleyway. You can run through here past all the zombies. There should be 2 more herbs here. And when we get to the other side, we're picking up a wrench, putting away the wire, so it doesn't matter that we have that on us, and getting a side pack. On the corpse to your left, I guess, if you're looking from Jill's perspective, there's 14 shells. Let the zombies advance a bit, then shoot them. Once that's done, you can go around here. Sometimes it actually does damage the barrel, so I don't know why that didn't happen this time. Anyway, in here. Use the wire. There's a note. Doesn't tell you much other than the machine's reliable and more trustworthy than man.
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of S.T.A.R.S.
S.T.A.R.S? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there? Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready! Fire! Fire! Stay together!
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
So Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
Once that's done, can grab the wrench. Be heading back now. I'm going to be going all the way back to the save room because we have too many herbs in us as it stands. Gonna go down here. Some zombies should burst free. Once that's done, you can grab this book. Because of the way things are going, I'm going to do the book first. Nothing's going wrong or anything, it's just I ended up over encumbered on the way back, so it makes more sense to go this way now. I've only ended up over encumbered because the herbs ended up being at the gas station. Put away all the items you don't need. So for now, that's the herbs. I'm gonna take the book and get a compass. I'll show you how you do that now. It's basically back where we saw... It's just back where we saw Carlos. The first time outside the restaurant, so we can put the book in there. Grab the compass, and then there's two herbs. Could be grabbing those. And then you can make your way back to the save room. When we place the compass back at the statue, it'll give us a battery. The battery gets us into the power plant, which is where we saw the fleas. But you need to go around the corner and up the stairs, rather than out the door I left. Go through there. Should be fine. If you're wondering why I'm using the shotgun so much, you only really need it to get through the city, and then after that we'll be getting a new handgun. So for now it just makes more sense to navigate the city with the shotgun. Once you've grabbed the battery, go in here. Bearing in mind I'm doing it this way, you could do it any other way you wanted, as long as you do all these. In here you'll get the oil.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
If there's gunpowder, pick it up, otherwise just go straight to this puzzle.
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Once it's done, you get your machine oil.
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks. Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Go through here. Gonna make my way back to the power plant. And from there, we'll be getting the fuse before heading on to the next area of the game, which is the laboratory. When we're making our way over there, there's going to be a bit of backtracking. It's annoying. Down here, there's handgun bullets on this worker's body. Get those. Use that to get by and into the power plant. Sometimes there's gunpowder be there, on this occasion there's not. Got to turn on the transformer. On the doors you'll find the solutions. That's the first one. Basically red, blue, 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 blue. And for the other one, you go red, 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 blue. In the first room, you'll get a weapon. It will be a grenade launcher or a Magnum, depending on what you got earlier. Then you can leave. Once you've done that, you can grab the fuse, and then we're gonna go. Go back up here, and next I'm going to be heading to the save room on the way back to the police station. Gunpowder right there if you haven't got it already. Run straight down here. And into this office. I don't have any more shotgun shells, so for now, I'm just gonna have to make do with the handgun. Which is fine, there's plenty of bullets. Well, for now, that's it, I guess. I'm going to be heading back the way to get more gunpowder. And aside from that, put everything away. Need the wrench and your weapon. I'm going to try save healing until I get to the clock tower as a minimum. Should be quite easy. So far, I've done one hill, which isn't too bad. I probably could have avoided that if I was quicker with those two bugs. Go down here. Get your handgun ready. You can use the wrench here to get the hose. You don't have to be ready for anything in here. Go down here. Your handgun, you want to aim. Could have gone slightly better, but work with that. Go through here. It's dogs this time. Sometimes it's a horde. Then you're going to use the hose. I'm going to do a bit of item pickup before returning here. So first of all, I want to go down here. There's a crank I want to obtain. The crank will give us access to a shed that was where Brad was having the fight for the zombies out the back of the bar. In there, there'll be grenades, which can be useful for making rounds. So we're going to grab the handle. Go through here. And then there's these herbs. Once you've got the herbs, move on. That wasn't good. Didn't intend to do that. Go over here. And use the herb on this access here. Get off. That bird actually got in my way. Can't believe that. And you'll find 18 grenades. They're useful on their own, or if you want to combine them with different ammo, you get, or different gunpowder, you'll get different types of grenades. I'm personally going to use them with the B to get some acid rounds. For now, I'll just kill the zombies. Don't have to kill that one. Just want to go back to the warehouse where Dario was. Kind of cheap, but there's still zombies. Should be dead really, but we can deal with them. Seeing as we killed them earlier, there shouldn't really be any more zombies here, but I guess the justification for there being more zombies as time has passed. Go in here. And there's a diary. First aid spray if you want it. And these gunpowders, which is all I want. Once you have the gunpowders, anyway, after reading Dario's memoirs, you can leave. There's nothing else here. Go back the way we came. We're going to go to the save room. From there, I'm going to go back to where I got the crank and push forward, and there'll be a laboratory. Careful on the way back, you don't get bitten. I already cleared the way, so it should be fine. Got bit twice on the way back and forth between those buildings, which isn't ideal, but not something we can't manage. Won't need anything, so I'm going to put everything away. Actually, I have way more items than I was expecting. Down here, there'll be the oil additive, which will be combining for oil. I'll guess the mixed oil needed to power the tram, and there should be, I'm expecting there to be gunpowders because I haven't got as many gunpowders as I normally do.
Wait!
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed. Not now, I'm busy.
Not much to see here. Always got to check. So today's password is Aquacure. Once that's done, you can head into the back room. If there's going to be any gunpowders, they'll be here. As expected, they are here. Would have been kind of annoyed if they weren't. Grab the oil additive, then you can go. That's really irritating. I don't know why the pipe didn't burst. Oh great, that does, when it's no use to anyone. Actually help the zombies out. Wow. Nemesis zombie, apparently. Gonna leave. That was pretty ridiculous. That didn't go as planned at all, but I'm just gonna leave. Doesn't really matter. Go down here, into the save room. I'm gonna prepare for what's up ahead. I need grenade rounds. Want the fuel additive? Where is it? Looks good to me. Actually went the wrong way for a moment, don't know how. I'm gonna go down here. Nemesis will pursue the whole way. And this will be the last place you see him. Once you're here, you can run. haven't already, you can get the gunpowder B, but as I have, I don't need to do that. That's why I always climb up quicker. Just combining those quick. At the moment, everything's as expected. It would be ideal if I wasn't hurt, but as I am, I'm just going to proceed. Oh, don't get... Okay, that's annoying. Still not on orange. Can go down here. Clear run straight back to the tram. So far the playthrough's going pretty well. If you've liked the content so far, please feel free to subscribe, share, like, and comment. And let me know your thoughts on which Resident Evil 3 you prefer.
S.T.A.R.S.
Let Nemesis take a swing. Could have played through better than this, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world. I've still got loads of healing items. I've only healed twice so far, which is okay considering we've gone back and forth across the whole city. I'll grab your acid rounds. Go forward, go back. Go forward. Go back. And we're done. That's why you bring acid rounds. Now we go to the tram, and we're onto the next main area of the game, the clock tower.
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
Okay. Nicholai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
No, don't come any closer. Stay away.
It's looking good.
car, now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
Just a little closer.
Mikhail.
No! The brakes are out!
It's useless.
Run through here. There's gunpowder. If there's gunpowder, grab it. Otherwise, you want the key, and then you're gonna make your escape.
Carlos!
Phew. Well, we both managed to survive. Maybe we can start helping each other again.
Yeah, it's been rough. But we can rest now.
No, we're the only ones left. There's no rest for the wicked. Here's a gift for you.
First thing we're gonna do is go to the other side of the house. I won't need that now, but I will be saving in the factory when we get there, so I'm grabbing it so I have it for later. In this room, you just want to grab the mine launcher. There's a first aid spray. Don't pick it up. Basically instructions about ringing the bell so an evacuation helicopter comes. We're gonna leave. Don't need any of this for now. Can bring that. Should be some gunpowder over here. Grab everything you need from that. Grab the key. As you can see, we're pretty stocked up on everything. In here. That's annoying. Once he's gone, just go over here. There's grenade ammo. Other than that, nothing. Check for the zombie on the floor. Gonna go straight upstairs. Run by the spiders. As long as you don't hesitate, should be fine. Out here, there'll be 2 red herbs. Gonna use the key, manage our inventory. There's a music puzzle. I already know the solution. There's a music box downstairs on the right hand side of the stairs. Before you go up the stairs, if you'd gone there, there's a music box that says UD, UUDU. You can probably guess what that means. Or if not, you'll get it soon. Go over here, grab the handgun on it, well, the gunpowder A. There should be a gear. And then you can do this. And once you've got them all in position, go all the way to the end and hit play. Combine these 2 and you have a key.
S.T.A.R.S.
Gonna go through the clock tower. I've actually left my handgun parts behind, but doesn't matter for now. Grenades on this body. Once you've got those, you can go through here. There's a puzzle. You saw a photo card about it earlier. Basically got to make the middle strike 12. You got these stones. We'll keep placing them until you get the right combination. There's 6 different combinations, so no playthrough will necessarily be the same. Gonna combine it with the gear. And we can go back to the clock tower. There's a diary here if you want to read it. We have to do... Luckily no poison. What we have to do now is head back to the clock tower. I can get rid of the handgun. We've got an upgraded one. And aside from that, just got to prepare for our first mandatory fight with Nemesis. This is probably the most difficult fight of all the fights, so if you're gonna stock up and go crazy, this is the one. His weakness are freeze rounds, so if you have any, bring those. I'm also going to bring the Magnum. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to bring another full health just in case. That should be enough. So let's go. I'm also going to bring the mine launcher just for the hell of it. Take a hit, heal. you have any feeling you're gonna die, heal.
Jill! Jill! Hang in there! What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
Just going to put away the ink ribbons, we won't be needing those. So now we're going to be curing Jill. Gotta make your way to the hospital. Wasn't ideal. I normally go through that without much of a hitch. For now, I'm just gonna move on. Go through here. Oh my god. What's going on? I'm getting hit by everything. Luckily I'm fine and not poisoned. I want to push through here, push the bell. So that's done, go here. So far so good. There'll be some zombies. Let them bunch up a bit. And gonna kill them. This last one I'm gonna leave. And we're now at the hospital where we'll be finding the components of the vaccine. Not doing too bad so far, but I've taken a few unnecessary hits, so that's a bit of a shame. Grab the healing items. There's this. There should be handgun ammos at the back. Or bullets, not ammos. You want the tape recorder. Bring that to this voice recognition device.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
I'm gonna go to the basement first. It's up to you how you do it. I prefer the basement first. Because it's easier and you get health items.
I had no idea another guinea pig was still alive. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Sometimes it's easy to forget one's loyalties. Just like that traitor. You mean the guy who shot you? Yeah, you know him. The one with the gray hair and the ugly mug. I can't believe he had the guts to shoot me. That traitor! You mean Nicholai?
Once that's happened, just grab the herbs. The only person who benefits from these items is Carlos, so once you've got them, combine them. There's no other healing items in this game. And I won't be using that until later on. But for now, I've prepared it. Get the medium base. There's a note about preparing the virus. Got to turn the power on. What you're trying to do, trying to get it to land in the middle. Still fine. I'm not happy with the amount of hits I've taken. Shouldn't have been hit at all, really. I'm still fine for whatever reason, so can't complain in that sense. There's a few things that might kill us along the way, nothing that will instant kill us. Up here, just want to go down the hallway in here. Run straight down this way. There'll be a fight. Kill him. Grab the key. Leave. There's no reason to be in there longer than necessary. Enter this room. There's a code on your left. Pick it up. Leave. I've done this twice already. I'm gonna guess that I've never seen that code, so I'm gonna guess that it's one of the two squares that wasn't the last time I did this. And that is 253. Once that's done, you can grab the vaccine. Combine it, and you get the full vaccine. Kill those guys before you move on. Go in here. Get ready. There is going to be a zombie horde. It always attacks you on one of the floors. The floors can be random, but Happens every time. Once the music's gone, you know you're in the clear. And that keeps us in a good position for fighting Nemesis. So all we gotta do now... Well, I kind of spoiled it there, but oh. Gonna run down here. Okay, what's going on? Get off. That was terrible. Heal. Run straight away. Wondering what's happening here. Nemesis is basically part programmed and part because it's the story, looking to get Jill. So he tries to attack you, and then it's like he gets focused on Jill, so you can use that as an opportunity to down him. Go through here.
Just fought with that monster. I've got some bad news. Nicholai's still alive.
But I thought he was dead.
That guy doesn't know the meaning of the word dead.
What is he after?
I don't know. All I know is that he is our enemy. I'm sorry, Jill, but there's something I gotta take care of. I promise I'll meet up with you later. But don't worry.
Jill, you basically want to prepare to progress through the game, so you won't be needing anything other than these. "12 acid rounds is fine for now. For later. For now you just want the freeze rounds and then you're good to go. Check if you've got any other handgun ammo. If you do, you can bring it. I'm going to prepare a healing item in case, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to wait till I have a blue herb. The only thing you definitely need at this point is the gonna bring a grenade as well, I guess. Stuck on the pillar. Try not to do that. Aside from that, run away from Nemesis. Run through here. Just keep running for your life. You can keep progressing. And enter here as we have the lockpick. In this room, you just want to grab everything you see. There's the grenade rounds. There's the key. Then you can go. And that is the power of the new hang-on. Won't be coming back here, so you can leave. We've got leeches this time, so you can proceed. This will either be zombies or hunters. Don't know if the game's trying to assault me, but we've got zombies. Oh, and dogs. Oh, wow. Maybe the game is trying to assault me. Anyway, now that's done. Grab the Park Key, and there's Magnum Bullets. Go ahead, and you'll find Magnum Bullets. Once you got that, we're going to go back the way we came. And the Park Key we have now is for an area we haven't visited yet. So this is all clear, should remain clear. Mind you, I did get some harder enemies earlier, so maybe that's why I got easier enemies here. And the enemies I'm referring to, sometimes the fleas are white, and they're the more powerful versions. We got some of those earlier, so maybe the game was acknowledging that, who knows. Go through here. Just going to grab all this. I can get that on the way back. I already know the combination, so I'll just show you it. Oh, I actually would have got it right that time. There you go, that's a combination. And that's how you'd know. If I'd walked into the water, you would have saw the illustration. It's always the same. Down here. I'm gonna run through the sewer. There's a park up this side. Go up here. The only things worth getting here are the red herbs. You'll find those over here. Nothing else here. So we're good to go. First thing you want to do is sort out all the... Wow, I really do have a lot of items on me. Struggling to see how we can fail. And that's not being arrogant. There's literally so many healing items here, it's ridiculous. Get rid of the... and ammo. Get rid of all that. Just going to quickly deal with... what's on the other side. Grab the pry or the iron pipe. I'm going to go back and grab the lighter. There you go. And then put that away. That's done. Go into the access panel here. There's grenades, a key, some notes, and other than that, you're all good.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects. Another mutant!
Once that's done, you can leave. Or once you're prepared.
What's going on? Whoa! What was that?
That wasn't too bad. Once you're done, you can leave. I'm not certain, but I think I have temporary resistance to poison because of the herb mixture I just had. I've done that, we can leave. As you can see, that's pretty straightforward. Just unloaded acid rounds into it until it died. Could grab the park map there, but you've already seen the park. Just walking down here. There should be nothing because we killed everything. It's either zombies or hunters. Down here, same story. Killed everything. Now with our park key, we can leave. That concludes the park area. If you like the content so far, please feel free to subscribe, like, share, a comment, and note I'll be saving in a moment when we get into the factory, as my previous games crashed. First thing you want to do is go in here. Grab the water sample. Go down here, and it's my least favourite puzzle in the game. Oh wow, that was remarkably easy. The second time anyway. That's done. Going up here. Once that's done, keep moving forward. Don't need anything else. I'm just gonna progress on into the factory.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Chronos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nicholai.
We can progress on here. Here you got to be careful, there's fleas. out onto your walk. Want to leave. There's nothing to do in there. We're going upstairs. There's a steam puzzle. Once you've done that. By steam puzzle, I literally mean steam puzzle. Once you've done that. Just gonna reset the room quick.
Nicholai?
Probably guess it. I want the herbs. Call me by surprise. Anyway, once we're in there, this is where I'll be healing, but not yet. Instead, if I remember correctly, I should have a C in here somewhere. I don't, but it don't matter. Should have another C. Definitely should. There it is. Distinct lack of blue herbs, which I find weird, but for now, put that way anyway. In fact, I've got that many that I'll just do that instead. Where's the Magnum? You need it. And that is more grenades than we'll ever need. Should have thought that. Anyway, as you can probably guess, I can't put that blue in. You have to do blue green. Where's red? No, there is one. Go through here for now. Use the switch. Quite a simple puzzle. Basically making our way back. Once you've gone over here, pushed all the switches, by the time you get back, the computer terminal becomes available. Can't really mess it up, it's pretty linear. Gotta do the nearest one, and then there you go, done it. Go back around here. Pretty sure. Just check. Pretty sure I had a key. Check that, and then I'm gonna go. There it is. Now we're pretty much set for anything. That's clear.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately. S.T.A.R.S.
Pretty straightforward fight. Ended up missing him. That was because he got in my way for too long. Oh, it still got me anyway. That was a waste of time. This is the point I'll be saving at because it's usually after this part that it crashes. So you're gonna have to excuse this not being a. You're gonna have to excuse this not being a no save run. I don't really feel like I have much choice.
Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
So once you're done here, I'm going to be going to the save room. You would be progressing to that door back in the hallway. So the hallway I'm referring to is out here. Probably remember the door where Nicholai shot at us. That's where you'd be going. I'm saving first because of my predicament. Didn't really want to, but it keeps crashing at this point, so gonna have to. Aside from that, you're good to go. Just once you're ready, I want another healing item, but once you're ready, you can go. As much you want to bet it doesn't crash this time. But I can't take the risk. I've done this twice already and it crashed both times.
You're still alive. Such persistence.
Nicholai?
Sorry, but there is no escape from here.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I make certain none of the other supervisors survive. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining time when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want to eliminate it for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death. Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's entirely up to you.
Jill, what happened?
Carlos, Nicholai beat us to the chopper.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance. Jill, that's it. We've got to find a way out of here. Now!
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Well, I don't know what to expect. That's where it crashed me one time, and up ahead, through the gates where Nemesis is where it crashed me the other time. So we'll see now in a minute. Shotgun shells there if you want them. I'm not using it as my final weapon. This is where it crashed before. Always the way, now that there's a turret there, in case you didn't notice. Now that I've saved, it's just not crashing, but whatever.
Checking system. Checking battery. Warning, there is not enough power to activate the system.
Now you've seen that, you can go over here. If you looked closely as well, you probably recognise that there's Mr. X in the background there as well.
Battery connected.
Safe to say, Nemesis hates us. Keep fighting him.
Activated. Executing quick charge program. Preparing to fire.
All you're doing now, you've got to keep fighting Nemesis until he eventually gets hit into the laser. Of course, the one time I do save, it doesn't crash, but whatever. Or a Nemesis.
Chill.
It's over, Carlos.
What are you talking about? Don't you hear that? There's a second chopper, and it's here to rescue you.
But who is it? Who could possibly be looking for me?
It doesn't matter. We just have to be there when it lands.
You saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
Is it you?
Are you ready to finish this?
It's coming!
Yeah. It's the end.
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Backless Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
And that concludes Resident Evil 3 Nemesis 1999. If you enjoyed today's content, please feel free to subscribe, share, like, or comment, and I'll see you on the next one.